weekend, an opportunity for both fun and awareness. The Epilepsy Foundation of Nebraska is hosting their 90s Retro Fest in the Blackstone District.
KETV News Watch 7's Quinicia Fraser is live with what this event means for families here in the Metro.
Julie, Rob, think about these statistics. 1 in 10 people will have a seizure in their lifetime, and 1 in 26 will be diagnosed with epilepsy. One of those people is a 5-year-old boy who's doing much better thanks to the Epilepsy Foundation of Nebraska.
Form, it's all about form.
Hang around 5-year-old Bo Meisenberg for just a few minutes, and you'll quickly learn
he absolutely loves anything and everything baseball.
But this little baller is used to curveballs.
Bo actually at birth had some complications shortly after birth, and we found out at 4 days of life that he had had a stroke and was having seizures as a baby.
4 years, it looked like Bo's seizures had stopped.
Last September, he woke up one morning and his face had looked really droopy again, and he couldn't balance or stand or really talk to us. So we knew something was wrong, and so we rushed to the ER that morning.
His parents, Caitlin and Nick, learned that what he suffered from was a seizure caused by a rare form of epilepsy.
Unfortunately, he has a form of epilepsy that ended up being drug resistant.
By the end of May,
while there was a level of comfort kind of going forward, there was always that kind of element of the unknown.
Bo had 2 surgeries. A follow-up EEG in July showed that he didn't have any seizures or any seizure activity, and his parents are grateful for the Epilepsy Foundation of Nebraska, which helped them find the team that cared for Bo.
Had I not reached out to them and kind of got some guidance along the way, I don't know that we would be where we are today.
But that's not all the foundation did.
We want to be their go-to for resources and information.
When Bo was having seizures, one of them was at his daycare.
We were able to provide seizure first aid training for the daycare. We were able to provide just resources for local doctors. Let them know what their options were.
Executive Director Heather Bernard says they can provide seizure training to anyone who needs it.
You can do on-demand online, we can come and do a live training, or we have live virtual trainings.
Part of that training is knowing that not all seizures are visible, like tonic-clonic or grand mal.
But they can be, staring off into space, or like a mouth movement, finger tapping, twitching.
It's something Caitlin and Nick are glad they now know.
He's our happy-go-lucky little boy.
To make sure Bo can keep doing what he enjoys most. All right, so back to the 90s Retro Fest happening Saturday. There's still some tickets left. You can buy some on epilepsy.com/retrofest. And if you're not able to make the event, you can also give a donation at that link. Back to you, Julie.
Awesome organization. Thanks, Quinicia.